Cruz Union Dust Devils out of Eloy, Arizona, which is only a 4-hour trip up to the White Mountains. So I believe we do have a buzz. We apologize. We're trying to work on that. If we can get that, I have my lovely wife, Suzanne Hancock, here, who's going to be helping me and talking with me about the student athletes that we have. We're sitting here. We have the captains getting ready to come out. We have our officials tonight. Officials tonight are Randall Anselmo is our referee, Ellen Rose our umpire, Daryl Smiley is our head linesman, Steve Redmond the line judge, and Jimmy Sanchez is the back judge. We're going to rise and have the national anthem. Okay, we have out at the coin toss. We have Santa Cruz won the toss, and they are receiving. St. John's will be kicking away from the scoreboard. Well, they should be able to because we have that right there. So maybe that's better.
Yes, can you hear me now?
No. Cannot hear you yet. The buzz is better.
We're trying to figure out the difficulties here.
There we go. Now you're off of mute. We have an old board here that the mute buttons get stuck a little bit. So as we're sitting here, I was just getting ready to send a message to my sisters that we are live streaming.
St. John's will be kicking off to Santa Cruz to start the game here with a beautiful moon in the sky. And we have our local Jay Platt yelling, hit somebody.
So it's a beautiful night. There's a beautiful moon rising up over the field. And there's the whistle for the kickoff. And the kicker is taken, or the receiver is taken out at about the 28-yard line, 28, 29-yard line. Let's see where they put it down. So it looks like they put it at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 for Santa Cruz. We have a couple rosters here. Lined up in the shotgun formation, give to the back, and he is swarmed under. Let's see, that is number 50, Colton Platt.
Colton Platt with that tackle. Others in on it.
It's like a lot of film study went into that, and they knew what was coming out, and Colton Platt was able to bust through the line and have about a 3-yard loss. Santa Cruz has a lot of size on their line, so this could be an interesting battle to watch. The two lines go at it. Guy in motion, given to the motion back. He breaks through a little bit, gets the lost yardage back, plus about 2.
Looks like that was number 15 for Santa Cruz, Daniel Contreras, a senior.
So it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 6. So maybe the first one was. So we have 3rd and 6. Two receivers to the close side. Ball's thrown over the middle. It is tipped, and number 15 for Santa Cruz and Mr. Allen Rose collide. They both get up. Number 15 is
Daniel Contreras again,
a senior. So that brings up 4th down. And our umpires who stand behind the defense, they are constantly in peril. All right, we have the punt return team in there. And I'm going to give a shout out to my favorite football player, number 62, Cale Hancock, who runs in. Ball's kicked back, received about the 25-yard line. Jude Rabin.
Shimmy shaken. Shimmy shaken for some yardage.
He's ran out of bounds.
Around the 50.
It looks like 46-yard line is where he's standing. So we have 46. So first series for St. John's on defense, very good. Gave up approximately 4 yards, and then they gain 21 on the punt return. We're trying to get the football situation.
And there's your mother.
My mother shows up, and my father's here as well. And a fumble on the snap. And the ball.
Looks like it was recovered by
26.
Jose Pena.
And lost about 5 yards. Brings up 2nd and 15.
If you're watching and confused by our cheerleaders' outfits, it is Minion night here for the student section. It took me a minute to figure
Another
out
fumble
why we were
snap.
wearing yellow.
We do have quite a few Minions in the stands. More showing up now. Another fumble snap. Looks like slight loss. So it's 3rd and 15.
3rd and 14 for the Redskins.
2 bad snaps puts them in a tough situation. And we have a
We have a
timeout.
timeout called by St. John's.
Jake Udall wants to talk to his team about it looks like he's giving him a little talking to about cleaning up the snap and the handoff.
Looks like we have another minion showing up, Bella Nelson, along with some seniors.
We have a balloon minion. One's just reset it. That's all I do.
She said 2 was something and 1 was something else.
We have the cheerleaders doing a little dance down there for the timeout.
And we're back. Wait drops
Caden
back.
Waite.
Overthrows.
Nice pass over the middle, but not a receiver there.
And so the punt team runs out.
Punt team out. So we start off the game with the punt on each side.
So if you've seen the first 2 games
We like to
for St. John, you understand, Monument Valley and Holbrook, the scores were heavily in favor of the Redskins. And the Santa Cruz team is actually really good. They're one of the better teams in the state historically. So it should be a real fun battle. And you were going to give shout-outs too?
I was going to give a shout out to Peyton Nielsen,
Nice
who
punt.
should be watching down from her college.
Whoa, that was a dangerous recovery.
That was nice tackling by the punt team there. Good special teams.
That was a great play by Santa Cruz coming up with that catch. He's trying to catch it on the ground, and a lot of times that bounces away. We got Groot in the house. Young Groot, because he has hair. So
Santa Cruz will take over 1st and 10.
it looks like about the 26-yard line. 25-yard line.
You said Santa Cruz had about a 4-hour drive to get here.
Yeah, they're way down
Nice.
in Eloy, and that one is swarmed by a
Looked like number 10 for Santa Cruz had the ball, Nathan Ruiz.
and a plethora of Redskins were over there. I say that because it means a lot to my English teacher wife.
It does. Looks like we have more minions showing up in the student section.
It's fun that they've started really increasing the student section
Yes.
and pushing it, and the students seem to be having a very good time. The other
They-
night in volleyball against Round Valley, which unfortunately the Redskins did lose, they had a phenomenal student section.
They actually had it blocked off, but people encroached. But that's because no students were there too.
And I'm not sure what's going on out there. We have a discussion going
Yes.
between
Go over.
the line judge and the referee.
Cue the Jeopardy music.
I wonder, though, if the line judge slipped and fell and is a little gimpy right now.
Oh,
I didn't see it, but
maybe.
it can be quite hazardous out there, especially when the weather starts getting cooler, the dew point starts kicking up, the grass gets really slick. So he could have fell down. We have a
Santa
long
Cruz
pass.
With a pass to number 5, intended receiver.
We have a little.
Covered up by number 7, T. Platt.
We have a little bit of a contact there, and I like the no call by both officials because,
It was uncatchable.
well, it's uncatchable. We don't have that in high school, but
Oh.
I mean they're both battling. They're both hand fighting.
Yes.
And actually, T had the better positioning. So if anyone's should be getting a penalty on that, it would be Santa Cruz. But I don't see any foul on that one. I think it was a great no call
And that was
and a great play by
Malte
T.
Elias Jasper, who was the intended receiver for the Dust Devils.
Brings us to 3rd and 14.
Another pass.
Pressure on the
Oh,
quarterback. He gets
A
out,
nice run.
and he's going to be close to the first down.
Looks like the quarterback for Santa Cruz is Richard Reyes Jr.,
Looks like he's about 2 yards short. Well, 4th and 2.
who is a junior. A junior.
A junior.
In name, but also a junior. in class.
Call him Junior. Okay, we have Santa Cruz going in
4th and
punt
2.
punt formation.
Will it be a fake?
St. John's, I think they're feeling that, so they've left their defense out there.
Just in case.
That was a great run by their quarterback to get around the edge. Came up a little bit short.
And they do punt. And Sam Winters has the ball. He'll cut to the outside. And
gets
he is taken down quickly.
That's 44, I want to say.
Good field position.
See where they put it. I tell you what's fun, though, is Sam and Jude are both very electric
Yes.
when they have the ball in their hands. They're a lot of fun to watch, and they can take it to the house every time. So on St. John's second drive, the first drive stalled out basically because of 2 bad snaps or mishandled snaps. I don't want to put the blame on either of the players. So we get that one up.
Wait, handoff to
I believe that was Jose.
Jose up the middle. Jose Pena. Number 26.
I tell you, Jose may be small in stature, but he does not play
Gain of 4 yards.
that way. He's a hard runner and a tough runner.
2nd and 6 for the Skins.
Trips on this side towards us. Handed up the middle again.
Again to Jose Pena. Just chipping away at that yardage.
Should be 3rd and 3 maybe. So we'd like to thank Jared Winters, who started working for the Loft, and he's taken a lot of this over, for setting this up, putting it together. He's running our camera.
They gave the ball to Jose again. He might have the first down.
It's
I
going to be
think he
close.
does.
I think so. So we'd like to thank Jared for doing that, as we're trying to get more of our high school students back involved with Legacy Team Productions and turn it over to them and have them do more sports. So Jared, I know he can't hear me. He's up top, but I definitely wanted to give him a shout out and thank him for his hard work and efforts on this game to make sure that we could bring it to you, and especially the Nielsen family, because we know that they're big fans. I believe my sister Kirsty's on the stream as well, because she thanked me when I sent her the link. So here's your shout out, Kirsty. I have a lot of whistles, but I don't see any flags.
Looks like that was number 4, Trace Nielsen with the carry.
And Trace being back since his freshman year. He's another one, very, very fast, very strong.
Yes. 2nd and 10 for the Redskins.
I did just check our sound, and there is a nice hum. So we do apologize for the hum. We'll get it figured out as we button in for the next games. We'll work on that. Jared, very smart, very capable. We'll be able to take this to a new level for us, which is awesome. So we're at 3rd and 2. And that one.
And that is Trace
Is that
Nielsen with the touchdown.
Did we not just say how tough Trace is? Big, strong kid, wrestler, strong lower body. You're going to have to hit him, wrap it, and go.
So St. John's on the scoreboard first.
I apologize. We are using the scoreboard on our streaming device. It doesn't have the ability to do the clock. So we will try to be more aware of the clock situation. We're 4:44 left in the first quarter. We'll try to keep that up for you. We do have a scoreboard on the bottom, as you can see. We'll try to keep that up as well. And T
Flat.
big boot gets
Puts that through for 7-0. St. John's versus Santa Cruz.
So great second series for the Redskins as they're able to punch that in with a long run from Trace Nielsen.
Is that a full moon? It looks like a full moon up there. That's perfect for Minion Night.
It is.
Didn't
He's going to
Drew
steal the
stole
moon. Hopefully none of them have that shrinking ray and will steal the moon. It is nice sitting up here in the press box looking out over the top, the flag over the district building. See Maverick.
Oh, yes.
And that's a grounded kick, and it is touched by number 4 for Santa Cruz. He picks it up. He gets probably about 2 yards before Jose. Is that Jose?
Yep, 26. Jose Pena on
Jose
both sides of the ball.
rudely takes him to the ground. So this pretty close to the average field position that Santa Cruz starts on. We'll see what how St. John's comes in here and how Santa Cruz reacts after being scored on. We also have up the Pima Round Valley game, so we'll try to update you on scores from that from Let's Go Elk.
Right
as
now it's 0-0.
As they're playing in Pima. And we have a big
Nice
sack.
defensive sack there, and that is Trace Nielsen.
Trace and pretty much every other line and linebacker for St. John's is in on that one. I think there's might have an ear in the huddle and know what Santa Cruz is calling right now. So second and 15. They come in, pass over the middle.
Incomplete.
Hard to tell if it was batted or what, but there was a whole bunch of players in there. And now we have a flag that goes very, 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 very high. So we'll see what the line judge comes in. He's speaking to Mr. Randall.
Looks like the officials are still discussing. And here comes Randall, the white hat.
We have illegal participation on Santa Cruz, meaning that they had too many players on the field during the play. It's a 15-yard penalty. If taken in this situation, it would be half the distance, but then they would be able to replay the down. So St. John's declines it, bringing up 3rd and 15. A lot of times the officials try to get that 12th player before the ball is snapped so that it's only a 5-yard penalty, because the 15-yarder really kills drives. Not sure what the discussion. I should have brought my radio and I could have listened in a little bit better.
There you go.
More conversations.
Looks like Santa Cruz is ready to snap the ball.
Ready to snap it. We're ready for play from the referee so we can get this thing rolling again. Not sure what's going on down there. And now we get the play.
The players are saying, let's just play. We
Third
wanna
and
play.
15. And we have a little bubble screen out to the side.
Complete
Makes
to
one
number
miss.
5, but he'll be short.
Gets about 6 yards. So
That
4th and
is
9. We have the punt team going in.
Elias, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Jasper, number 5, with the catch.
I'm sure that one of the guys on, we have 29, looks like 29 people watching. So to the 29 of you, thank you. Rusty Oaks, I'm sure you're out there. We appreciate you and your support with Legacy Team Productions. If you go by Gas and Go, you'll see a big sign that Rusty put up in the window to advertise for us. There's a big banner in the gym that he created as well, so I'd like to thank him. And we got a lot of speed coming. Can he get the corner? He gets a cut back in. Breaking a tackle. Oh, gets a big hit and taken down at about the 32-yard line. Great run back, great blocking. There's a wall of red in front of him. That was a great run back. So
Good
after
blocking by the Redskins.
So after a great second drive by St. John's, they're able to 3-and-out Santa Cruz. And hopefully they can continue this momentum with tremendous field position after a great
Trace Nielsen gets the ball, but is taken down.
number 90.
Number 90 for Laney James.
Laney James, a freshman.
Freshman.
That is a massive freshman. We have
The Minions down there.
Justin Sterling. Obviously, I think he's with the Nielsen clan. He's watching from Prince Edward Island in Canada.
Wow.
I want to go to Prince Edward Island.
Is that one of the Michelle Nielsen relatives?
That's just my guess, just because the relation up there. So now we have,
Caden Wait with the keeper and the touchdown.
we have the vintage St. John's. We can watch the replay over here. Vintage St. John's play there. Coach Morgan with his option play, and Caden Wait has a great look at that fake right there. Tremendous fake to get him around the edge, and a big 32, 33-yard run for a touchdown, bringing the score 13-0. PAT pending. T. Platt back.
St. John's
Kick is up.
singing the
And good.
and good. Another extra point by T. Platt. Brings the score 14-0 for the Redskins over the Dust Devils.
That's a big score. You know, you scored one, you stop them, you score again, you start creating some distance on the scoreboard, and you know, for teams that have to travel a long ways, they might still be a little bit bus lagged, and you know, you can step on them early. It sure helps. So we'll see what St. John's can keep doing, and the defense can continue to play inspired.
T. Platt right back to kick off for the Redskins.
And Mr. Sterling is part of the Nielsen clan. You're probably the part we actually like, though. And that ball, it
Rolls into the end zone for a
It
touchback.
does cross into the end zone. That thing almost stopped on the short of the goal line, which would have been an incredible kick and would have pinned Santa Cruz deep. We also have John Sterling on the comment board. So with 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the first quarter, it's 1st and 10 for Santa Cruz. And we do apologize for the hum. We were working on it, trying to fix it and figure it out. We didn't. Hopefully by the next one, Jared and I will be able to brainstorm and get it better. We do have a score in Pima. I just saw flashing on there, so it might be
I think the Round Valley just scored.
Looks like Round Valley just scored. And the point after is good down in Pima for the Round Valley Elks. And this is Pima's first home game on their new field.
And we actually play Round Valley next week in Round Valley, and then Pima the following week in Pima.
We got some half minions showing up. So I'm not sure what's going on down there. Have a conversation, looks like, with the referee and the coach. And now the referee's hustling back into his position. And they're ready for play, so now we can get this thing going. A little bit of a high
Reyes
snap.
Jr.
And a forward handoff back there. And the entire team of St. John's was back in on that tackle.
Reyes handed off to.
I'm not sure who got that. As soon as he had it, the offensive line was pushed back so fast that we couldn't see who was there. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Redskins right
Loss
around
of
it.
yards will bring it to 2nd and 14. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Reyes passes.
So over the middle. Oh, that is picked off.
Intercepted by Caden Waite, number 10.
Caden Waite, it looked like he was running the route a little bit better than the Santa Cruz Dust Devil was, and it was thrown right to his chest, and he's able to pick it off. And St. John's has phenomenal field position at about the 26-yard line with 1:17 left in the first quarter. See big Malachi out there, dwarfing everybody else around him.
Caden Waite under center.
And again, Caden pulls the
Caden.
option, and he's got the corner.
And touchdown, Redskins.
Looking back behind everything, and we do not have any flags. Oh, now we got some minions who came and sold out tonight. We got some body paint. So kudos to the students who are dressed as good minions. And the fight song. Are you going to sing it with us?
Shout out to Coach Dimbat's wife, my sister, Jennifer, watching from Gilbert.
Thank you, Jennifer. Hey, we apologize for the hum. We know it's there. So we're sorry. We're going to work on that and try to get it fixed. But thank you for supporting us. Oh, what did we have there? Nope. Apparently we did not have a touchdown. There was a penalty.
Oh, you said there wasn't one.
I didn't see one. And then all of a sudden one shows up. So I don't know what happened. They were at the 26. They put it back on the 25. They put it back on the 26 and first down. Maybe they were like, hey, let's just redo that.
That's what happens when you're paying attention to the minions over the.
Yeah. So that's a little bit disappointing. Let's see,
Caden
handoff.
Waite hands it off to Jude Rabin, who has some room and the short of the first down, it looks like.
John Sterling. Oh, he's had an inadvertent whistle. John Sterling from Toronto, Canada. Nielsen clan is everywhere. Toronto.
Toronto. I have a nephew up there right now on a mission.
John Sterling, you should go and find our nephew. He's just outside of Toronto, I believe.
Yes, Parker Johnson is up there right now from St. John's. So connections everywhere. You're right, the Nielsens are everywhere.
They are. And if you go across the river into the Buffalo area, Lockport, I have a very, very good friend of mine there. We have a wrestling match at the top of the screen. I think we won it. Looked like we were on top. Yep, it was Trace on the wrestling match, so we're going to win that one 100% of the time.
And yeah, it looks like Colton Platt was blocking there. Trace was not in there, so it was not Trace.
No, Trace was up above blocking the receiver or the corner up top. So at first and goal. And we have a pile up, and the arms are raised. We have the touchdown back.
Touchdown.
And John Sterling says, "What's he doing? I'll help him out. He's on a mission."
He's on a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
He's been out a couple of months.
And he really likes it up there. I'm trying to remember exactly where he is right now. I will find out.
So now we can put the 20 back on the scoreboard. T. Platt with the kick. It's up and good. So we're at 21. 21 points with 0 time on the clock. So
21-0, end of the first.
So now, as an official, you hate it when a touchdown is scored on with time running out, because if you're the white hat, you have to make the long trip to the other side of the field. Mirror Images read our article on St. John's. Wyatt Smith, yay Trace. From Texas. Oh, good old Wyatt, man. Coaching down there. So the second quarter will start with a kickoff as St. John's is now kicking it and headed south. Oh, and that ball goes 10 yards. It hits the player, and now we have a fight for the ball. And I didn't pay a whole lot of attention. We have a lot of red arms pointing one way, waiting for the guy in black and white. And it looks like Santa Cruz came out of the pile with the ball.
That was a good practice for an onside kick.
Yeah, it went 11 yards, just far enough that they needed to go, and they had a great shot at picking up the ball. So now the second quarter, we have 1st and 10 from the 49 for Santa Cruz. This will be their best starting position all night. They're down 21-0, 11:45 left in the second quarter.
Reyes.
Long pass. Oh. And we have an incomplete pass.
Number 15, that was intended for number 15, Daniel Contreras.
And Brigham Patterson with the defense and breaks it up. Mirror Images says St. John's is our #1 preseason team in rankings. They're the sleeper pick. People were laughing at them. So Mirror Images is laughing right now, and we appreciate that. Hope that the season continues to be a good season for the home team. Our minion crowd is getting bigger. More balloons, body painted minions.
I don't think the minions are increasing, the balloons are. They're just going up in the air now.
Yeah, I think you're right. And it looks like the quarterback gets about a yard loss on that one. St. John's was all over him. A couple missed tackles in the backfield.
St. John's defense fired up.
Well, that brings up 3rd and 10, 3rd and 10 and a half. That defensive line for St. John's is just doing a tremendous job with Carson Thomas,
Malachi
West.
Castiel Nunez, Trace Nielsen.
Oh, that's a bad snap. Trace has a
Nielsen
shot.
is there,
And the ball's still going. The ball's still out.
Trace may have it, or
And he killed it.
oh,
He killed it when he first touched
there are a
it.
couple of Redskins there to cover it up, but cover it up.
So that brings the ball all the way back to the 30 for 4th down and a whole lot. 40 yards on 4th down. And the punt. And there's a wall set up. That was a great wall that was set up by St. John's. And the returner faked like he was coming to the right and then goes back. And so he's able to get the ball back to almost where the line of scrimmage was for 4th down. So great punt return setup.
Great job by the Redskins. They're on the punt return.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. St. John spread out. Two in the backfield. Fake to Jose. Nope, they gave it to Jose. You got to watch the quarterback. He's tough. He has a good pull. So Jose gains a yard.
Ten minutes and 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Trace Nelson's going in for Jude Rabin.
The fun thing about having Suzanne up here with me is she has taught these students, most of these students, in the last couple of years. And so she has a lot of good background information on them and about what great kids they are. So it's always fun to hear good stories for them.
Caden Waite running to the outside. Gets out of bounds.
And it looks like he's going to
Around
have
the 19.
Yep. 1st and 10. He did the Patrick Mahomes fake throw late to try to get a few more yards.
I think he really was going to throw it and then
Yeah,
saw the run would be a better option. Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, what's that score?
we do not know.
We could be all encompassing football here tonight.
Let's see.
My fantasy football was down big to my sister-in-law, Kirsty Hancock, who I think is watching.
Let me find my.
Looks like the pile moves Jose forward a little bit. Jose Pena with that carry.
D-backs are up 2-1 over the Red Sox, top of the 3rd.
Go D-backs. Looks like Jude Rabin and Trace Nielsen are playing tag team tonight, and they're running back duties.
And 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Chiefs have the ball on their 35-yard line, and they're down 18-20 to the Chargers.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm going to give a shout out to the Chargers and say go Chargers. Hand off to Jude.
Jude Rabin goes to the outside, and there's a flag on the play. 8 minutes and 39 seconds left in the second
The late
quarter.
flag behind the play. As going to probably be a holding call.
And there haven't been too many holding calls tonight. Is
There-
that the first one?
I think so.
Which is surprising.
Yeah. Jude made a nice up move to help his block out, and that helped him get around the end a little bit better. So we'll go back 10 yards from, and that should be from the spot of the foul, and it'll be replaying 2nd down. Blue Ridge is leading Valley Christian 16-14.
Oh, that's a good game, too. Are they in Blue Ridge?
No, they're down at Valley Christian. I had the Valley Christian JV and Blue Ridge JV last night, and Valley Christian put it on them pretty good.
Jude Raven again with the ball, with the carry, and
A stiff
tries
arm.
this Derrick Henry stiff arm, but is taken down.
The Derrick Henry stiff arm. The Valley Christian has, and St. John's, there is a connection there because Coach Morgan's brother, Bill, used to be the head coach at Valley Christian.
He also had a brother coach at Blue Ridge.
Sholo.
I thought it was Blue Ridge.
Bill used to coach at Sholo too. Because Morrow was at Sholo forever.
Okay.
But the JV coach last night played for Bill Morgan and said he did not like St. John's until recently. And
7 minutes and 40 seconds.
we have a false start on Malachi.
False start there.
So this drive not doing well for St. John's. They're going backwards. They're getting a little sloppy right now. So speaking of Coach Morgan, he's here.
He's here and he's back on the sideline. He said he's enjoying coaching without the pressure.
I had a nice long talk with him the other day at the meal team dinner. We were talking to him and he was telling us that and how excited he was. He looked great. Coach Garcia down there with him.
Caden Waite looking to pass. And now it looks like he's going to run it again. And he has some room and out of bounds.
And he's in about the 15.
About the 15-yard line.
So now it brings up 4th down.
Be interesting to see what St. John's does here.
And about 6. You go for the 3. Go for the touchdown. Try to put this game a little further out of reach. Looks like they're going for it. Confidence in the line, confidence in Caden and the skill position players. You got to love it.
4th and 7. It's like we're going to have a timeout, St. John's, to talk that over.
I believe that's their second timeout. So we have 7 minutes, 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Mirror Images asks if there is a traveling trophy between St. John's and Round Valley. I do not think there is.
I don't think there is. There should be.
Yeah.
And maybe at one point there was. But if they did, unfortunately, it would have been in Round Valley for several years now. I do not remember the last time we beat Round Valley. It's been several years.
I don't remember as well. So.
And, you know, it's my brother that coaches over there, so Brad Baca.
Yeah, so, you know, if Round Valley wins, we don't invite him to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Chargers have the ball, by the way, with 2nd and 11 on their 35-yard line with about 10 minutes left.
Are still up 7-0 with 1:40 left down there in Pima. Then we have 21-0 here at Mike Morgan Stadium with a full moon, fullish moon. I don't know if it's completely full yet. 4th and 7. 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first half of play.
And right now, I probably should have done it a little bit ago when we had time in action, but shout out to Judge Mike Latham for creating the Legacy Teen Center, which allowed us to create Legacy Teen Productions, where we usually use the youth, our high school students, to create these programming.
Caden Wake, pass complete to Sam Winters, who is in
And
for the touchdown.
Sam trucks him, gets the big truck over the top. Alex Round Valley drops a touchdown pass in the end zone. That's too bad. But again, shout out to Judge Latham setting this up and allowing us to be able to provide this service to our community and to our players. And we usually
to those family members out of town as far away as Prince Edward Island who can watch their family members play.
And we have a flag.
Flag on the play.
We have encroachment.
Encroachment defense.
Yep. And Jake's signaling down there. We want to decline it. We want to kick it from where it is.
That's probably smart. Already set. T-Platt set up to kick that extra point.
Ball snapped.
And he drills that. 28-0. with 7 minutes and 1 second left in this first half of play. We have a nice crowd here today on the St. John's side. We also have those faithful who have traveled from Santa Cruz to be here to support their team tonight. Score is 28-0 right now. T. Platt with a nice kick.
Gets it to the 5.
And that is number 3 for Santa Cruz with the ball.
Oh, big hit, and the ball is separated from the player. Oh my gosh, Jose
Pena.
Oh my gosh. I'm just going to pull one out and say that's probably the hit of the game.
Oh, yes.
I mean, he stone colded him on that one. Ball kept going, player stopped, St. John's recovers. So with 6:54, it's 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line for St. John's.
Wow.
That is a devastating hit.
Timeout, Santa Cruz.
Mirror images. You guys were under a different name previously, because I do remember you. Me and Victor. We had Kale, my son, was running a film camera with me, digital camera with me on I think it was a semifinal when Santa Cruz and St. John's played a few years ago. So that was us. I believe Judge Latham was actually down there with us helping as well. So I do remember that. We've had a lot of conversation. So me and Victor Chavez are probably the main two that you guys have talked to. AZ Sports Network, that's correct. Don't you love it when I tell them that they're correct with their own name? They know their own name.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good that they know their own name and that you can confirm.
They're still the same.
Oh.
But I love it. Arizona Sports Network is a great thing. They love small town sports, football, sports. So it's great when there's a small town voice out there, because a lot of the 1A and the 2As, they don't have anybody showing them, and these kids don't get much film. So I love it when that happens for them. Looks like there's another fumble, and Santa Cruz is pointing that they have the ball.
And they won't. Nobody's gonna give up right there. Let the officials sort it out.
And as you hear on TV all the time, that ball could switch hands multiple times in that pile.
Yep.
And let's see who has it. And I think they pointed Santa Cruz's way. So first turnover for St. John's. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Santa Cruz, about the 12-yard line, with 6 minutes, 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Shotgun pass, pressure, the quarterback's under pressure, and Colton Platt, I think that was Colton, is able to wrap him up before he gets outside, and that's like a 5-yard loss, 7-yard loss.
It's a great tackle.
Down about the 5-yard line. Yeah, great tackle. Just great form tackle on that. Continue to drive him backwards.
There are 6 minutes left, a little under 6 minutes in this second quarter.
So we have first and a lot.
Santa Cruz backed up. Number 1, Reyes keeps the ball.
Gets around the corner, is ran out of bounds.
Gets a couple of yards.
Yeah, looks like 2 or 3 yards. Or maybe 1. So third down, about 16 yards to go. With 5:40 to go in the half.
Looks like the Round Valley is up 14-0.
And it's just before half over there as well.
Might be halftime.
And next week's game will be broadcast by Let's Go Elks in Round Valley. So
Jennifer, the score is 28-0, St. John's.
and another loss on that play puts them inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. And my brother Jed is too kind, saying nice announcers. And we have
Kale Hancock
4th
going
down.
in the game.
So Kale's in there for the punt. So I have 3 siblings watching the game. Or
Kale Hancock is our son, in case you're wondering why we're bringing that up.
more importantly, Kale has aunts and uncles watching the game, so we appreciate them supporting him. And that punt fielded about the 39-yard line.
Sam Winters,
I tell you, anytime Sam touches the ball, he could score.
he is knocking people down,
And he brings
and
it.
he's still going.
He's inside
And
the
he's
5
still going.
to the 4
And
to the
he's
3.
still going.
And the Philadelphia version of the tush push is right there as he puts it in the end zone. And we have a dancing kid. So who can identify number 8 on the sidelines? We'd appreciate that.
Sam Winters just stays on his feet and gets a little help from fired up on the sideline there.
That's good. It's awesome. It's good to see excitement on the sideline. Kids get excited about doing something. To me, if you watch teams that do that, it builds. The excitement continues to build, and they continue to go. So we were sitting at 34-0 here. PAT pending.
And Jennifer, you said you couldn't see the scoreboard, but it's on there. So we have a scoreboard on there, but I don't know why you're not seeing it.
Jennifer, are you on? Well, if you're hearing us, then you should be able to see the scoreboard. If you don't hear us, then you're probably on the NFHS one, which is the other camera up top that you might not be able, you wouldn't hear us on there. So,
Are you watching us, Jennifer? Because if you can't see the scoreboard,
Levi,
is it our problem, or can anyone else see it?
I can see it.
Okay, so it is on
It's
there.
on the lower left.
Maybe the way she has it, her phone or something. She is on our stream because she said she could hear earlier.
So
Or maybe not. Let me see.
AZ Sports Network, they sit at home and they have 30 streams going so they can watch all these games and
That is awesome.
see what's going on. Where do I send my application?
Yes, can we get hired? Here's our audition.
I would love
I'm retired now and Paul's soon to be, so
that would be my dream job.
we could just travel around and broadcast games. I would love that.
Landon with the kickoff there.
Landon Willis comes in to kick off for St. John's, and number 2 for the Dust Devils, Frank Castillo, who is a freshman. They have a lot of freshmen on this team. It's a young team, freshmen and sophomores.
So Santa Cruz takes
Watch
over
out for them coming up.
at the 30-yard line. And just a point of interest at this point, 35 is a big number to get to separation point-wise in the second half. If you're over 35, there we got a nice flag going high in the air. If you're in the second half, 35-point differential, then we have the running clock. So if the score holds in 4.5 minutes, we're going to have a running clock. So we have an unsportsmanlike on Santa Cruz. When you see the official who throws the flag, the only person he can see or hear is that side, you know it's going to go against them.
Okay, Jennifer was on NFHS, that's why.
Here, I will send her the link. Tush push legal now, my dad asks. If they accept the penalty, it'd be half the distance. So let me.
We have 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in this second half or first half of play.
Okay, Jennifer has the link to our main page now. So 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line, like you said. Interesting. Okay.
I'm not sure.
And so we have a 10-yard gain. So it's interesting on that play because they'd set the ball, set the chains, and the unsportsmanlike came after that. They went 15 yards back. And so it turned into a 1st and 25.
Okay. Oh, because of the unsportsmanlike.
Yes. And here's your answer, Levi. Top-ranked teams, St. John's, Scottsdale Christian, Santan, Pima, Wilcox, and Santa Cruz. So 1 and 7, according to AZ Sports Network. Here, it's 3rd down at the 30-yard line.
We would like to shout out the Jacksons who are watching.
And the ball over the little thrown behind. Looks like thrown behind the receiver, so it's going to bring up 4th and 10. 3:19 to go. And looks like the punt team for St. John's receiving team is headed in. Santa Cruz in punt formation. That's a pretty tough combination for St. John's to receive the punt. We have Jude Rabin and Sam Winters. Either one of them touches the ball, it could go back
That went out of bounds.
quickly, as we just found out. So now they're walking the sideline, trying to determine where it went out of bounds, and they mark it there at the 35-yard line.
Yes, shout out to the Jacksons. We don't want to leave anyone out. And anyone else who's watching. It looks like we are up to
There's 30, 29 if you don't include me. So hopefully Jennifer shows up here shortly.
let me see. Caden Waite back to pass.
Just
And intended for number 3, Jude Rabin. Jude makes a valiant effort, but it's out of his reach.
So I guess Tonopah Valley has some D1 players on their team, but Scottsdale Christian beat them 28-0 last week. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, with D1 players, they definitely could make a run, as AZ Sports Network says.
And they are in 2A?
Oh, yeah, I believe so.
Where's Tonopah Valley?
West side of the valley, I think on I-10 as you're leaving.
This is what's weird about football.
And we have a flag. It's an encroachment on Santa Cruz. They're trying to get across the line a little quicker than they probably should have.
Is, yeah, you have these teams that are from bigger areas, but 2A because of their size or their appeal to go down.
Tonopah has nearly 1,000 students, which actually enrollment size would put them in the 3As for sure and almost at 4A, because 4A I believe starts at 1,000.
When you're saying D1, I'm thinking 2A? Yeah, that's a little odd. I'm not saying it can't happen. But
Well, you know, St. John's had Marcus go to the NFL.
that's true.
And there's some here that
Caden
could go
Wade completed
Division
the
One.
pass to Sam Winters, who had a score earlier. And again, Sam is hard to bring down. Someone had him in a headlock, and he just said, no, I think I'll keep going.
Yeah. Battled for about 10 more yards after.
I think I'll keep my feet moving, which is great. That's what you should be doing.
So the big question to AZ Sports Network is Buc-ee's. How close is Tonopah Valley's going to be to Buc-ee's? Because it's near Goodyear.
Ooh.
So, because I'm going to go to Buc-ee's. I just kind of like saying Buc-ee's too, by the way. It's almost as good as salsa.
Salsa. Oh, Caden Waite gets that ball to Sam Winters, who is moving quickly, gets to the outside, stiff arm, and is still on his feet.
I tell you what,
Only pushed out of bounds. That's the only way he was.
Mr. Winters is a
Finish
man
that.
amongst boys out there right now. 2 minutes, 7 seconds.
He gets those yards after a catch, or in that case, a pitch or a handoff.
Yeah.
But
He's a big, strong.
those yaks he gets are great. You like that yak?
Get the yaks. Oh, we got some student section stuff going on here.
Looks like Taft Crandall is having a good time leading the.
Groot with hair. As the ball carriers stop for a loss.
Student section having a great time down there.
2nd and 12.
Oh, it's Keaton. Keaton's one of the minions, painted minions. And again, I got sidetracked. You have to focus on the game so I can watch all the other activity going on.
You know I can't do that.
I'm the color commentator. You're the play-by-play.
I focus on everything else but. Minute and a half to go.
2nd and 12.
And that looks like we're going to have a false start.
False start on St. John's.
Technical term is illegal procedure.
Is that how you say it?
That's how I always say it. I have to entertain myself when I'm wearing the white hat or the stripes.
Take off the last part of that.
I have to entertain myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Let's Go Elks has 240 streaming.
Yes,
And
they're
we're only at 30.
well. They're more consistent. Once we get back up, we'll
True.
have it again.
Looks like Caden Waite keeps the ball, goes out of bounds around the 20 as the clock is at 1:19.
So minute 19, you say?
Yeah, when we get word out that we'll be streaming the home games, hopefully.
Yeah, that's the plan. Is every home game we will be able to do. The plan
And
is, again, Jared up there, up top, who's running the camera for us. That's his goal, is to get this thing bigger than it was before. So
And next week, those of you watching to watch St. John's, you can tune into Let's Go Elks. I'm sure your family will let you know, but you can tune into Let's Go Elks. They'll be streaming the Round Valley St. John's game as we go up to the Round Valley Dome to take on the Elks. Caden Waite back to pass. He is looking and does not see an open receiver. Now
oh, and intercepted. That ball was bounced around a little bit, popped high in the air, and Santa Cruz comes down with the interception.
he does.
So
1 minute and 8 seconds left.
minute 8 left. So we just need a good stop here. And we have St. John's final timeout of the half. Apparently, you know, they definitely do not want to take the timeout into the locker room with them.
You have them, might as well use them.
You do.
Ray Davis, who coaches the St. John's basketball, St. John's lady basketball Redskins here, used to tell them, I don't know if he still does, you have 5 fouls for a reason. I feel the same about timeouts.
I do not.
Well,
Both of
you're-
them stop the clock, which keeps me
Well, you're the official.
away longer.
As a fan, you know, if you have them, might as well use them. Hi. We had the cutest little
We got
wall grandson
We
down
got
here.
big Coach Lon Dimback coming through here. Jennifer, Lon says hi. Says don't wait up for him.
Hi, buddy. Hi.
And Pacer, I can't answer that question for you. I'm not sure. We really want to get some of our high school kids to do this. We will do it if needed, just to keep this going and help build some momentum.
What was Pacer's question?
We want to know if the Hancocks were going to be the voice
Oh.
this year. And
You know, we don't mind being, but if there are students who want to do this, we'd rather have them train them to do it so they get some experience.
yep, so looks like no gain on that one. We're under 50 seconds left in the half. 35-0.
Clock is winding down. 37 seconds, counting.
And if I remember correctly, St. John's kicked off. So St.
Yes,
John's should
we
be
did.
receiving after the half.
Still halftime in Pima. It's 14-0.
So
The
20,
Elks on top of the Rough Riders down there in Pima.
20 seconds. This could be the final play of the half. 10, 9. Looks like no one's in a hurry to snap it. So good news. A couple of good points of good news here. One, St. John's has looked incredible the first half.
Yes, on both sides
Both,
of the ball.
oh, defense.
All sides. Punt return,
Yeah, they're kicking. They are
special teams.
5 for 5 on kicking, field goal, PATs. They haven't had a punt. Punt receive has been good. So they've done a great job. They're up 35-0, which also means when we start the clock in the second half, it's going to run. So we'll have a much quicker second half. We have someone's birthday
We
down
also
there.
have a birthday.
And they're lifting him up.
Not sure whose birthday,
I'm not either. So
but we will sign off here for halftime.
we'll be back here in about 15 minutes.
One's up.
You're up. There we go.
There we go. We got them both up. Oh, we lost a battery. So we ran out of battery power up top. So let me get a hold of Jared so we have a camera for the second half.
It just went off, too.
So let me text Jared. Well, good news. If we don't get a camera up, Suzanne will do her radio impersonation, and she's an English teacher. She's phenomenal with words, but we have it back.
We do, thank goodness.
Dang it! I was hoping to hear her.
I think we'd lose viewers.
Well, with the score, there's a good chance too.
No, keep watching. You never know. There's
Never know.
4 quarters in a game for a reason. Have you watched, did you remember the Super Bowl where
You mean 28-3?
28-3 Super Bowl?
Yes. The same one that the Chiefs were chanting last year. Hey, if one team could do it from 28-3, we can come back. No, you can't. They want to know if you can do bird imitations.
Bird imitations.
Yeah.
Caw, caw.
There you go.
Polly, want a cracker?
The funny thing is, she really doesn't like birds.
I don't like birds, but I've been into bird watching lately, which as you get older, I guess that's one of the hobbies you pick up, along with my true crime obsession as of late. Paul makes sourdough, so we're just picking up new hobbies as we get older.
We're transitioning to the post-work life world
And just being old.
and being old.
We're not that old yet, or in the 50s,
Double nickels.
but compared to the, student section down there, we're quite old. We have lost some fans here on the St. John's side with this lopsided score, but we still have quite a good crowd here. Both teams taking the field, getting ready for the second half of play at Mike Morgan Stadium.
What we need to do is we need to work with St. John's and build a bigger press box so that we can have our own little booth. And we could be like the Arizona Sports Network and have 30 different streams going so we could know what's going on with all the games.
There you go. Speaking of, Round Valley scored again just now, and they pending the extra point, it'll be 21-0. Down there in Pima. Their new field looks nice. Pima's.
Yeah, we'll be there in 2 weeks.
2 weeks we'll be down there. Not streaming,
Not streaming.
but we'll be down there. Hopefully someone will be streaming it. I mean, we could go on the road, but
Picked up about the 5. We could.
Sam Winters
Oh.
pitches it back to Jude Rabin.
We got to
who
reverse.
has room.
There's
who
a
has
chance.
room. There is a chance. There is a chance. He's still on his feet. And he cuts to the middle. and he has blockers, and he scores.
A little razzle dazzle on the kick return.
Redskins with a little trick play there.
So that puts us at 41-0.
And the fight song again for the Minion cheerleaders, from the Minion cheerleaders leading it. Student section is fired up as well.
We have Landon Willis,
Landon Willis out there to kick the ball.
soccer goalie.
He is the soccer goalie, but he's been hurt. You can see the cast on his arm. But he is kicking tonight for the Redskins. It is up, and he has a leg on him.
He almost kicked it out of the
Almost kicked it
The
out
stadium,
of
I guess?
the stadium here.
past the track over the
They
chain
might want
link.
to try some field goals with him tonight.
Jose's over there helping clean up the field, getting the kicking tee off the.
And now Landon, it looks like, will kick it off for the Redskins. Landon Willis, double duty tonight, or double duty this year. He's a senior. He plays soccer for the Redskins, has been the goalie for the past year or two. Does a phenomenal job there. But since he has been hurt, his arm has been hurt, he
And
hasn't been playing soccer, but he intends to do both. I'm not sure about his healing time, but
I don't think he can play soccer with the cast, but in football you
right,
can.
and that's why I was saying I don't know his healing time for soccer.
And especially being the goalie,
Yes,
kind of need it.
but great kid. And Landon Willis with the kick, and that
He boomed it.
boomed it. Number 15 for Santa Cruz with the
Uh-oh.
return, and he is
Oh.
looking to do the same thing Jude Raven just did, but he
Gets
is taken down.
Gets taken down at the
That
36.
is Daniel Contreras. He's a senior for Santa Cruz.
He got a lot on that kick. It was a low line drive kick, so it got there quickly. So he basically outkicked his kick coverage on that one and allowed for a long return.
It looks like Brown Valley did a 2-point conversion because it's 22.
I wonder if it was a bad snap that they had to
Maybe. I
yell
didn't.
fire and go.
I was watching this game instead of that one, which is probably good. Oh, I didn't update the score over here for St. John's.
Oh, I forgot to as well.
We were so excited about Jude's kickoff return.
About a 4-yard gain.
Santa Cruz 2nd and 6. A little under 11 minutes left in this third quarter.
And we have a weird snap there. They're going to shut it down and call a false start or illegal snap. Five-yard loss, so 2nd and 11. Mr. Whitehat winding that clock is that 42-point differential. That clock will do a lot of running. Handoff goes up the middle, breaks through the first line, gets Bulldog down by, I don't know, number 75.
That is Cassiel Nunez, I believe. 75?
Yes, 75. I believe you're right. It's Cassiel. I don't think they got the numbers
No, I
right
don't
up
think
here.
the number's right on our roster, but I'm pretty sure that's Cassiel. Third and 7, 10 minutes left on the clock. Santa Cruz with a pass
Oh,
to
back
number
shoulder.
15. Number 5 on the coverage, Brigham Patterson.
That was great coverage.
And Daniel Contreras almost comes up with it for the Dust Devils.
Oh, Blue Ridge is now down 22-16. Valley Christian just took the lead.
Are they down in Valley Christian?
All right, we have 4th and 7. Big Cale Hancock, who also, if you've been a fan of Legacy Team Productions, you've heard him on doing a lot of voice for the basketball program. And he's done baseball, softball with us.
Yes. The few games we've done.
More softball. I don't think he's done baseball with us, but he has done a lot of basketball, and he plans on running the show come basketball season. He's been working with Legacy Team Productions since he was actually in middle school.
Yes.
One year at the state softball tournament, how much money did he gain by getting all those foul balls? Like $12 or something like that? They were giving him $1 a ball every time he'd bring one back.
Caden Waite up the middle with a great hole there. Tries to make something out of nothing and gets a couple of yards.
Gets up to the 40. I tell you what, watching him run and dance right there, the kid can dance. He's got some good dance moves. Again, you know, I can continually hear the buzz in my ear, so we do know it's there. We are going to work on it
I was just used to it now.
the next couple of weeks, and we will try to fix it. I'm talking to Jared at halftime, and he's like, I'm going to pull it all together, and we're going to fix it. So he's really good at this type of stuff.
Hopefully our viewers are okay with the little buzz. It looks like Trace Nielsen with the ball and with the first down.
He gets into the 49, gets into Santa Cruz territory. It's nice being in the stands back behind everybody. One, if it were cold, we would be warm. But two, we can see what the backs of the shirts look like, see which ones we want.
First down. 7 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Pitch out to Rabin.
Jude Rabin gets to the outside, and nice run by Jude.
Yeah.
First down and then some.
20, 30-yard run on that one. They had the corner still. I think that was Jose, was just mauling a guy on the other corner, being able to seal it and keep it open so Jude could get around. And I hope AZ Sports Network is right. They said everyone's been doubting about St. John's, but after tonight, they're going to open some eyes. And, you know, coming in, Santa Cruz, you know, historically has always been a very good program. So you come in expecting this to be a very good game, and to see what it is right now is a shock.
Back to pass to number 7, T. Platt, and has some error, but a little bit too much.
A little bit of contact in the end zone, but nothing really. They're both hand fighting. It's a good no call to let it go.
Yeah, good coverage by Santa Cruz on that play. Jasper from Santa Cruz, and one moment if I could see the other number over there. Number 1, Reyes, who also plays quarterback for the Dust Devils.
So we have 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line, 5.5 to go in the third quarter. And ball on the ground. Looks like St. John's is able to recover it, but they're going to lose 5 yards.
Fall on it. A little under 5 minutes to play. The clock keeps ticking as it is a running clock when the score is
we are in the running
42.
clock. So AZ Sports Network just asked if we're in the running clock, and we are. In the second half, it's 35, and it doesn't stop. In the first half, it's 42, and if it goes below 42, then the clock does go back to normal. But
Nice pitch out to number 4, Trace Nielsen, who scores again for the Redskins.
I tell you, the St. John's team has a lot of speed. They have players who could break it every single time
Looks
they
like they're
touch it.
sending Landon Willis out again to kick the extra point. We have our cheerleaders leading the fight song again. They are getting
If you didn't
quite the
know
workout today.
the fight song before this game, you do now because you've sung it 6 times, 7 times.
Dear school spirit, sis boom ba ra ra ra.
And that's good.
SJHS 49-0 in the third quarter. 4 minutes and 27 seconds left to play.
And we do, although we do have a running clock, it does stop at certain times.
So it stops now.
It is stopped now for the extra point and the kickoff.
I think, does every state have different rules on that, or is it a national?
They do. The NFHS has put a rule in to allow a running clock, or like they used to do way back in the day when it was 42-point differential in the second half, the game was over.
I do remember that. I think that was the rule when I was in high school.
It was. It started, I believe it started in the 80s, late 80s.
Yes, I do remember that. And so
it-
we had a lot of games because of the division we were in at that time. We had a lot of games that were over at halftime or sooner. I remember trying to keep the score like at homecoming, trying to keep the score under
Yeah.
so that we could have our our halftime festivities.
It stopped in the 2000s.
Yeah.
It-
I think I like it better this way. You want, and you never know. You never know if there could be a comeback.
right. And you get
He
more kids
just
in the game.
trucked
Does
number
it?
15, Contreras for the Sun Devils. Just trucked whoever that was over there.
Yeah. That was a great return by Santa Cruz.
I need to have my binoculars out and see.
So we're under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pressure on the quarterback. He throws it. It goes off of number 10 and is picked off by St. John. So they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 inside the 30-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. I think he got pretty close to the 25, but we'll see where they put him. So they marked it at the 28-yard line.
Wait back to pass. Has an open receiver. T. Platt.
I think T has that if he doesn't hesitate there. He kind of stopped when he got near the goal line, and then he has to try to dive for it, and it's just over his fingertips.
Well, you know, when you see those Santa Cruz players out of the corner of your eye, and he's being double teamed over there.
AZ Sports Network says he's been a head coach for near 40 years, and sometimes you just need to run the ball and get out of Dodge.
True.
Keep that clock running. Shorten the game as best you can. At this point, both coaches with the game at 49-0 and 2 minutes left in the third quarter, you're just hoping that there's no big injuries coming on here. St. John's takes a timeout.
is 1 minute and 49 seconds left with that timeout. Stopping the clock. Is that the first timeout St. John's has taken?
I believe that's their first of this half, correct. We'll have 2 more.
We have more St. John's folks leaving. The stalwarts will stay for the whole game.
Yep. Those who need to go to bed
As
early.
will we. After the timeout, 2nd and 10.
Single back. Raven comes motion, sets in the backfield.
Hand off to Raven.
Cuts left, gets a few yards.
Santa Cruz reads that one. Taken down after a yard or 2. That'll bring up 3rd down.
We're at about a minute
Looks
left.
like a yard, so 3rd and 9. It looks like Round Valley. Oh, wait. Pima scored.
Oh. You know, there's a lot of pride down there
I think.
in Pima. They've had a lot of success. I think you're right.
Oh. Maybe Round Valley scored again.
Oh. Yep.
Yes,
Maybe they got the graphic wrong down there.
they did.
So we have 4th down here. Looks like
So
they're about the 22-yard line.
29-0 Elks are winning down there in Pima.
We have the head linesman headed
In the
down.
4th.
So it looks like we're going to try a
Field goal.
40-yard field goal.
Give Landon Willis an opportunity to practice a field goal here, which is a great idea.
Well, it's almost
You know, traditionally, St. John's has not been the best field goal team, so I love that they're taking this opportunity to try a field goal. Landon has a leg, and it is short.
a little bit left, it looks like, too. The nice thing about a field goal
And
attempt
that'll
is
bring up the end
it's the same
of-
thing as a punt. So once it crosses the goal line, it comes back to the 20 if it's no good. So
That is nice.
There's really
Third
not a lot of
quarter
risk
is
to it.
over. 49-0 Redskins.
49-0, and St. John's Santa Cruz will have the ball 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line with 12 minutes left in the game. And AZ Sports Network is like, if St. John's continues and if they can get a top 4 seed, they could technically have 2 home games here.
Yeah, they need to stop jinxing. I'm very superstitious.
Yes.
Knocking on wood.
Now we flip the field, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for Santa Cruz. They'll be going south.
Number 1 back to
We have a
pass, and it's complete to number 10,
3
Nathan
yards.
Ruiz. That's Reyes complete to Ruiz.
Long throw. Santa Cruz, and that one is picked off by St.
Intercepted
John's.
by number 10, Caden Waite. Taken down by number 5 for Santa Cruz, Jasper.
Caden had great inside position on that and played the ball like he was the receiver. So we're at the 38-yard line. So 10 and a half to go. A backwards pass and gets about 9 yards.
T Platt with that gain of yards. 9:40-ish left to play.
Another quick pass out, and that one's going.
Almost a loss.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him a loss of a yard.
There's Brayton Heap.
He was battling for yardage, and they shut it down fairly quickly. We're looking at 3rd and 2. And there goes Trace Nielsen.
Trace Nielsen up the middle.
About 5 yards, first down.
8:30-ish left in the game.
And they need an EMT across the way. They stopped the play to get someone from the ambulance to go check on a Santa Cruz player. And as you know, you have a score like this, you hate to see kids starting to get hurt. And you hope that they can get out of this game without any major injuries.
Looks like the injured player is off the field, so we'll continue with play.
And we have a body slam in the back.
Number 10, Caden Waite.
And Big 6'2" is entering the ball game.
Number, was that number 90 for the
I believe so. A
James?
freshman.
Yes.
That is a
Laney
massive
James.
freshman. That's like T.J. Watt, J.J. Watt style freshman on
Yeah,
the end for
he
Santa
was-
Cruz.
That
That
was
guy's
a
going to be a
great read
player.
right there.
Yep. Did you hear Kale's in?
I did hear that.
So they need to hurry up because the play clock's down to 3.
I think we'll call a timeout as the play clock
Should be
expires.
their second one of the half, I
7
believe.
minutes and 17 seconds left. Mike Morgan Stadium here in St. John's, Arizona, with a full moon, near full moon, waning, waxing.
Waxing.
Let me check my handy dandy
I don't know.
watch face on my Apple Watch. it'll tell me. It's waxing.
Is it still growing then? All
It's
right.
still growing. That's what I thought. I didn't think it was quite full yet from my eye, my moon eye. Looks like there's a little piece on the top that still needs to be filled in. I think
So we have Coach Dimbat down amongst the students, having the students call plays to make it a little bit more interactive and fun for the students, since the game is well in hand.
we have number 62 in the game.
Drop back to pass. Immediate pressure.
They're getting some pressure on Caden now. Caden Waite.
I almost wonder, because all the linemen were going downfield too, I almost wonder if that was a designed screen pass and the pressure got there too quickly.
That could have been. Very astute observation.
6.5. 3rd and 12.
Looks like we have a movement on the line.
We have number 60.
Number 60, Carson Thomas. That's an unusual mistake for Carson. Provides great leadership on the line.
Great young man, comes from a very good family. But that's one thing I noticed this year, and I don't want to jinx him, but there's very few penalties in the first 3 games by the line. So we have Jose that's trying to break free and gets up to the Santa Cruz 40, so it's going to be 4th and about 2.
5 minutes and 30-ish seconds.
As the line was able to open a hole where he gained 10. Seven on the play clock. 2 yards to go. Get it to Trace. Trace has got the 2 yards. He holds on to the ball. 1st and 10 for St. John's at the 34-yard line. And they really could, at this point, continue to grind it, and this could really be the last drive of the game.
Yeah, you wonder if they'll give Landon at Willis another opportunity to kick a field goal.
I always like that. Paul Morrow and Blue Ridge used to do that a lot and blow out games like this. Because at the 3A level, they didn't have the
running clock
or the end of game at 42.
Do they now?
They do. All levels do now. But he'd have them run out of bounds, and then they'd be able to practice kicking field goals, which late in the season can become huge.
I know that several teams I've seen do that will practice field goals in a game that's well in hand.
Well, the best.
I've seen Round Valley do it as well.
Yeah, Brown Valley, a lot of games there where they would try to set school record with some of their field goal kickers
Yes,
as well. So
they have that dome, I think, helps with the field goals, but they also have had great field goal kickers.
they have,
Great kickers.
and it's the teams that have all
Looks
aspects
like
of the game.
Trace Nielsen with the ball.
It's about 4 yards on that one. But the better teams, the best teams, the teams that are going to win state, are the ones that have all parts of the game
Right.
well in hand. So
And have practiced in game situations and not just in practices. Speaking of Round Valley, they are up 29-0 down in Pima. 4th quarter, a little under 5 minutes there. So Looks like they will win that game down there in Pima on Pima's new field.
Yep.
Again, St. John's will take on Round Valley next week at the Dome in Eager, Arizona. And then we'll travel the next week to Pima to play down there. And then we'll be back here for homecoming to play Globe.
Hand
Trace
off to
Nielsen,
Trace.
and he almost gets the first down.
Should be about a yard or two shy, 4th down.
So it'll be interesting what the call is here.
2.5 minutes to go.
If they will go for it or kick a field goal. Looks like their offense is staying on the field.
I'd like to thank all of you guys that have endured my commentary. I know it's always good to hear from Suzanne, but those who have endured my commentary, appreciate you sticking around. We're going to do the next 3 home games as well.
Did we lose viewers?
No, we're up to 37. We're
Oh,
at 39.
nice.
But we're going to continue this. We're going to try to get Legacy Team Productions back where it used to be, and with Jared Winters, we're going to try to get it a little bit better.
Oh, play clock is down. Oh.
We're going to try to get more of
Looks
our.
like we're going to have to take a timeout for St. John's, their last timeout with the play clock down to 0. And maybe they were just running it down on purpose, which would be smart as well.
We'll be working on trying to get more of our youth involved. We did have for 4 years, and it was really there was a couple of kids that were very consistent with us. Caden Castleberry was one who now works for us, and he was very good. His friends would come, and they did a lot. So we were able to do really well with that group of kids. So now we're just trying to rebuild it. We have Jared, whose main job really is to get this going again and work with our students at the high school to be able to give them something to do and something that's fun.
I want to shout out to Peyton Nielsen, who's homesick.
Peyton.
But because of our broadcast, she's able to watch. So get well soon, Peyton.
And Peyton's one of our favorites from years past.
Yes, she would dance and
one of our
provide
favorite calls.
entertainment.
One of our favorite calls is Kale.
Yes.
On there. Peyton.
She would dance, and we would catch her on camera.
She was
So
always.
eat that chicken soup and get better soon.
We do appreciate you, Peyton, and we wish you the best of luck, and definitely get well. And all your family that's watching from all parts of Canada.
Nielsen's and Jackson's. Jackson's and Nielsen's.
That's right. We have a first down, so
We do have a first down, and
we have a minute and a half left, so technically we could have 2 snaps and this game would be over. Actually, one more snap could get it.
could get it all the way down.
Yeah, if they give just enough time on the play clock. If they pushes it all the way down to almost 0, it'll be close.
It looks like they are working on clock management, which is another great thing to practice.
I almost wonder if they're in victory formation because they have 2 in the
Yes,
backfield.
they are.
And there they are. Oh, they're going to have to do one more.
It's close, but yes, one more should do it. And this
37, 31. They're going to
playing
be
well on both sides of the ball.
at this point, let's be honest, it'd be okay if the official raised his hand and said, hey, just bump the clock back up. The game's over. Santa Cruz doesn't want to have to go through another
Right.
snap. Just go ahead and push it. Let's go home. But anytime now, if he takes a knee. And the rules in high school, if they're greater than 8 points away and you're in victory formation, you can't hit them. So
That is
the
a
game's
victory
over.
for the St. John's Redskins over Santa Cruz Dust Devils. Safe travels to the Dust Devils as they have that long drive home. And thank you for tuning in. We will be back in 3 weeks.
I believe 3 weeks.
For the St. John's versus Globe.
We'll work on the buzz. We'll work on some
broadcast.
things. Hopefully we'll have more kids and have a few more cameras, and we can get back to switching and having better views for everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in with us again. Thanks to Judge Michael Latham and the program that he's created with our Legacy Teen Productions and our Legacy Teen Centers with the Loft and the Lodge. Thanks to Jared Winters for running the clock or the camera up top for us. Thanks to my wife Suzanne for making sure I sound intelligent and that there's someone here who's worth listening to. So thank you. Guys, have a great night, and we'll see you in 3 weeks.